Hello guys, welcome back to my channel ZeeReveal. So today guys, I'll be giving you guys the full story of the new zeeworld series. How do I say this? So before I get into the video, don't forget to click the subscribe button if you want to get notification when I post a new video. Click the like button and share. So how do I say this zeeworld follows the life of Radhika and Sen and how they navigate their love relationship as well as the forces that threaten to split them apart. How do I say the zeeworld full story? Radhika is a kind-hearted woman. She is a fashion designer, very aware of where she wants to be in life and focused on her goals. One day she is engaged to Kushik, who she is smitten with, all seemed well until the day before their wedding, when Kushik goes missing. This takes everyone by shock and Radhika's world comes to crashing down. Amidst the heartbreak and sorrow, Radhika resolves to move on and takes up a job with a clothing line, where she meets Kana, the head of the company. Kana is a heartbroken businessman who soon falls for Radhika, who is unrelenting. Bearing in mind her responsibilities and obligations, Radhika finds her way in the maze of relationship and ethics. After facing several hurdles, Radhika and Kana finally get married. Earlier, Kana, while trying to protect Radhika from getting humiliated in front of others, he put sindoor on her forehead. Initially, the family members did not accept the relationship. Finally, the couple gets hitched following all the rituals, but soon Kana's ex, Janvi, comes into his life and tries to claim him back. Kana refuses and tells her he will never return in his life since they both are married now and he lost Radhika. She then frames him for molesting her, but Radhika fights his case and proves him innocent. Court proves that Janvi is guilty and she gets sentenced to 1 year in prison. After this incident, her husband, Mr. Dutta, divorces her. Soon after, Kana and Radhika start facing relationship problems as Kana gets busy with his work. Later, due to a misunderstanding, Kana slaps Radhika and Payal uses this opportunity to create a rift between them. Radhika leaves Kana and goes to Darjeeling. 5 years later, Radhika settles in Darjeeling and has adopted a child, Abby. She's part of a Christian school where she loves all the students and looks after them. Kana came to Darjeeling and he and Sohini decided to appoint a fashion designer for their company. They appoint Radhika, who is not aware of she is being appointed for Shein Creations and Kana. Sohini also doesn't know they appointed Radhika. Kana went to the same place where he met Radhika for the first time, and coincidentally, Radhika also went there. Abby challenged Kana to play Kamachi with him. Kana tied a handkerchief on his eyes and started finding Abby. Kana unknowingly goes to the cliff, and as he was going to fall, Radhika saved him. Both were shocked to see each other. On the other hand, Payal was doing things according to her wish. A new villain, Kali, Abby's father, a criminal and a psychopath in Radhika and Kana's life, troubles them. Kana and his parents, disguised as chef and servant, expose Kali. After Rini's mother, Jahati apologizes to Shubham and his family for misbehaving. Soon after, Radhika declares she is pregnant and everyone in Sien's family enjoys the coming of Radhika's child. The Sien family arranges Kali's puja at their house for Radhika's child, and Radhika prays to the goddess Kali to tell her the way so they can expose the villain Kali. After Sonali, Kakima comes to Shien's house, apologizes for all her misdeeds, and helps Radhika and Shien expose Kali's evil intentions. Radhika soon exposes Kali and punishes him. Radhika got injured due to the bomb fitted by Kali and immediately taken to the hospital. Everyone in Shien's family prays for Radhika and her child's well-being. Aga scolds Payal for joining hands with Kali and making Radhika Kana's life in danger. Also, she tells her if something happens to Radhika or her child, he would not spare her. Radhika comes from the hospital to Shien's house and seeing everyone sad, she questions what has happened. Anuradha informed her out of Radhika and her child. None could be saved. On hearing the news, Radhika broke down. To make Radhika happy, Abby comes back to Shien's house and enjoys with them all. Payal becomes good. Accidentally, Abby's hand touches Radhika's womb and she falls into unconsciousness. The doctor was immediately called and said Radhika's baby is now safe. Later, Radhika tells Kana she wishes to have some delicious food, and Kana in a second orders food. Payal then quarrels about the property division with Shien's. Later, Radhika gives birth to a baby girl and everyone is happy. The series end with a romantic dance. of Radhika and Kana on the title of the song Serial Kiku Bobo to Me. So you guys have come to the end of this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button to get a notification when I post another video. Give me a thumbs up and share.